blessing of it is really important to Fremantle because it captures in many ways the heart of Fremantle in terms of its cultural history. It's been going now for well over 60 years. Italy and Sicily and others those people came to Fremantle and that tradition that they brought from those places continuing here in Fremantle. So it's fantastic to see that it goes from year to year.
I used to go all fishing and this was on the 8th of September 1942. One of the men were there says, "Do you know what it is today?" It was bad weather. They didn't go. And I says, "Yes, it's the 8th of September. That's in Molfetta. That's a big procession in Molfetta." He says, "How about if we start something here in Fremantle?" There wasn't too many families then. First procession started in 1948. And every year after that, I think my dad was in there for about 15, 20 years, I think. And then the other president took over.
The whole blessing of the fleet originated from Molfetta, where they carry the Madonna de Matri statue from the main church down to the boats. We do something similar here, where we take the statues through the streets of Fremantle down to the fishing boat harbour. The statues are placed on the boat. The Archbishop jumps on the boat as well, and we do a few laps around the harbour, and we bless the whole fleet. Once the whole fleet is blessed by the Archbishop, we start our way back to St Patrick's. We stop at the Esplanade where we have a fireworks display, which is a tradition of getting rid of all evil.
It was this tradition in Molfetta, it was just it was something big over there, and I just thought I'll try and do for the Molfetteses here, do the same. And I think it was after 5, 6, 7 years or 8 years, that's when the Madonna of the Capodoglanda came in.
Same sort of thing. They have a procession in Capodoglanda as well, with the big church on the mountain. They brought the statue out here because the whole fishing community was mainly people from Molfetta and Capodoglanda, so they brought the tradition out here as well, and we've joined the two up. And every year now for the past 60 odd years, the two statues are both carried down to the fishing boat harbour, blessed the whole fishing fleet, and brought back to the church.
We weren't that many families at the time there, now it's multiplied. But everybody got in together and everybody looking forward to it,
It's all year round. We have a meeting once a month between the months of November and May, and then once we get to May, then we're getting closer, it's every 2 weeks. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money to put on, insurances, the whole lot, and we do a lot of fundraising. We have a couple of family nights at the Fremantle Italian Club. We have a pasta night, where it's a good night to bring all the kids down. We normally average about 300 people. Once we get closer, there's the organising of, you need to talk to the police, St John Guide of Ambulance, the council. It's an ongoing thing. Once we get to May, it's just continuous. We go around to houses collecting money, and they give us a donation, and we give them a couple of tickets to this variety night concert, which we have local singers, and this year we had Tony Pantano come down. And on that night we do the Queen. Any girl that wants to nominate for the Queen, they nominate, plus we pick the boats that would actually carry the statues on that night. The night before the procession, we have a pretty big ball, and we have debutante girls. This year we've got 11 girls. They come in with their partners, they do the big dance, and that attracts a lot more of the younger people. These girls are about 16, 17. The ball is normally somewhere between 400 and 500 people at our ball, and it's all over in a day after a year's planning.
I'm very exciting to see the traditional of Sicily, of this festival.
My family's from Sicily, so it brings back, I suppose, the culture of Sicily here.
It was good.
Pretty good, yeah.
It was really fun. It's a nice way to get the community together. Yes, I love going to Sicily. I've been going for many years, and it's really good to be able to come here and to relive those traditions, and it was a really lovely day.
My favourite part of the Blessing of the Fleet was the procession, because it was really touching for me, especially behind the statue of Mother Mary. I believe that it was a true witness to our faith, and that all those who were watching and participating, it touch them in a way.
I saw quite a few people today who were lucky enough to go on the boat with my girls. It was lovely. Lovely day. We're very lucky with the weather.
We still go to the processions and that. Yeah, we do. We try to keep the tradition up from my mum and dad's passed away a few years now. And I still give them a donation. I want to keep up the tradition.
We believe that by blessing the fleet, it protects the fleet during the year. I can't remember an accident or someone being hurt for a few years now. And the blessing is something that even non-Catholics love seeing the procession as we walk through the streets of Fremantle. They like seeing the procession, the culture, the Italian culture, the Portuguese, because we have a Portuguese group that walk through all dressed in their costumes, and people come from everywhere. You'd be surprised the amount of people that are in the streets on the Sunday to actually see it. So I personally believe it's a great tradition. It just needs to keep on going.